Creativity was dead to begin with. The year is 2026. We are in the empty offices of the one remaining studio. You hear computers humming. It's almost as if they're speaking to each other. They are. They are the only employees left at Amazon, Apple, Disney, Google, Global Plus. They are designed to extract profit at all costs and dupe the consumers into seeing the same garbage over and over again. The computers have cooked up a real winner. They've analyzed box office results and Nielsen ratings and have figured out the perfect film. Riding the wave of cheaply made faith-based films, the surge in popularity in combat sports, the overwhelming desire for sequels, even if people pretend they don't want them, they had an idea. A bake-off of reimaginings of previous ideas centered in iconic universes surrounding Christmas because it's being stolen from us and released in the summer. The algorithm is working, and which faith-based combat sequel will survive to get its own franchise? Welcome to Game Master Monday, where my friends Grant and Jenny play tabletop RPG one-shots, and I definitely understand what all those words mean. Your guest host is me, Aaron Berry, and we are back for Yuletide Family Kombat Christmas in July. A family fun affair for franchise lovers as 4 Yuletide Fair fighters fight for your fantasies. We're going to go around and introduce your contestants.
Evanne Offenbacker.
Jacob Moore.
Grant Nordine.
And Jenny Nordine.
All right. Okay, so we are going to go back to the Yuletide well here, and everyone is going to pull out 1d8, the only dice you need, a totally normal dice for something like this. And we're going to all roll them.
Okay.
All physical dice, no apps here.
No apps today. I've upgraded. Okay.
2, 2.
2, 2.
3.
We got 2, 2, 3.
I got 1.
Oh, no! All right, well, okay, all right, now, okay, Jacob and Evan, you're going to roll again.
Tension. A 1.
I rolled
A 1 and an 8. Okay, so we will have in our first match, Jenny versus Jacob.
Let's go.
Hey, we have a good, clean fight, so.
Good clean fight.
Okay, Jenny and Jacob, please introduce us to your characters.
Arriving to the scene is a rolled-up catalog featuring such great products as a Panasonic Blu-ray worth $9.99, an LG 42-inch TV, $4.89. Everything is on sale during Christmas in July.
Oh, no.
With the H.H. Gregg mascot wearing a little Santa hat, and he stands about 8 inches tall. Behind him, if you can even look up that high, would be the leader of the Autobots. Introducing, for your pleasure, Holiday Generations December 2012 Optimus quote-unquote Amazon Prime. Equipped with a candy cane ion blaster and the matrix of holiday cheer. That's not fake. This is a product that actually exists in real life. I wish I could make this shit up, but I can't. Holiday executives have already fucking milked me dry, dude.
I am playing a jolly happy soul with corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. It is Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman. And who else?
And known by their names of Caspar, Melchior, and Balthazar. They're better known as the 3 wise men, or we 3 kings of Orient are. Bearing gifts we traverse afar.
I don't think you can say most of those words. Honestly, I don't think. I just heard a couple of them, and I don't think that you can say most of them.
Yeah, like kings and we. Come on, man.
All right, film number 1, Christmas Vacation. We see our combatants, H.H. Gregg mascot, and Optimus Amazon Prime riding together in a station wagon down the highway, enjoying a brisk winter morning. Optimus Amazon Prime becomes distracted by a model that is exactly what they would be into driving next to them when they find themselves under a semi-truck, basically inventing the movie that made the Fast and the Furious franchise gross $7 billion. Now roll twice.
Okay. A 8
Okay.
and a 2.
8 and a 2. Okay. Now we cut to contestants, the Three Wise Men and Frosty the Snowman, as they are deep in the snowy woods, late for the battle. They each jump on a small sled made from the top of a trash can. Now roll twice.
The first one's a 6, and the second one's a 5.
Okay. Jenny, which of your characters rolled a 2?
I'm going to say the H.H. Greg mascot.
H.H. Greg Mascot, unfortunately, drives, he grabs the wheel and drives and guides the car off of the road and takes damage. How much damage does he take? Roll your D8.
Oh my god. 2 damage.
2 damage.
Before the fight even started.
He is made of paper. Whoa.
You both arrive at the suburban Chicago house. Sturdy red brick, the kind of house with a fireplace. Idyllic Americana. It has more lights than you've ever seen on it, and not an inch uncovered. You know that this is a fire hazard. Inflatable reindeer, candy canes, and wreaths on every possible entryway. A dingy camper with a hose running out of it directly into the sewer sits outside. Inside the house is a tree impossibly big for the home that fills the living room. The dining room table adorned with sides that you love, and a turkey so dry it burst open when you tried to cut it. You can smell the Christmas spirit, hijinks, and utter pain that might ensue. Who are we starting our battles with?
Frosty the Snowman feels very comfortable because he sees all the reindeer and he thinks Santa is there. So he's definitely jumping out first before the Magi.
Frosty the Snowman is in.
I believe Optimus Amazon Prime would transform and roll out directly into the home.
Optimus Amazon Prime rolls into the living room. Now take your first attack.
Well, it is thematic that he has the attack named Transform and Roll Out. He transforms in 37 steps into a licensed Volvo VNR 300 to ram into his opponent.
All right, roll. You will both roll here.
I got a 2.
I got a 7.
Oh no!
Oh, that is unsuccessful. You turn into a Jeep Grand Cherokee, but not a cool kind.
This is an Optimus crime.
Frosty the Snowman, what do you come back with, sir?
Well, because you're a car, I'm going to go ahead and yell stop. Because, Frosty the Snowman only paused a moment when he heard him holler stop. Picked up a lot from this officer in the song, the well-known song. So, he's going to tell the car to stop, which is going to freeze the opponent so Frosty can hit him with his broom.
All right. Is this a special attack?
This is a special attack.
All
yes.
right.
This is one of my special moves.
Perfect. And both roll your die.
2.
6.
Oh! Frosty is thwarted. He hits himself in the face with the broom. Very embarrassing. And now now he just has the outline of the broom on his face for the duration of the match. Optimus Amazon Prime.
All right. He's going to charge up his Candy Cane Ion Blaster, which shoots a 3-round ion burst at his opponent. It also happens to be peppermint scented.
Okay, perfect.
A 7.
A 7!
Oh no! You have both rolled the same number. Which, when you roll the same number, horrible things will happen.
As we all know.
As we know.
The suspense is killing me.
Now, you have unleashed the attack. Shitter's full! The disgusting hose leaves the sewer after an errant flush and sprays the contestants with chemical waste because they live so close to that bomb site in Vegas Vacation. Roll for shit!
5.
That's a 4! 5 versus a 4.
Oh my god.
So, Optimus Amazon Prime, you are covered in shit. Roll your d8 to see how much damage.
Oh my god. Oh shit, 8 damage.
That is an 8 damage. Ooh.
It's really radioactive shit.
Have you ever
Just getting all up in
seen-
his servos and shit.
Yes. Have you ever seen Randy Quaid's Politics? You want to see some chemical shit? Oh my god.
To avoid this, Frosty is scrambling up on top of the roof to be friends with the reindeer. Again, who he thinks are there with Santa.
Perfect. And now it is your time to attack.
All right. Since I'm on top of the roof, Frosty hops on one of the reindeer and tries to bring an avalanche of all the snow on top of Optimus Amazon Prime.
Oh no.
All right, go ahead and roll.
7.
6. No.
7 to 6. All right, now roll. Oh, that's a difference of 1. So you will take a little bit of damage, Amazon Prime.
Finally, something with which to wash off all this shit.
Oh no, I helped him.
Thanks, man. I've been
Optimus
practicing.
Amazon Prime, how will you retribute? How will you avenge yourself?
I think it is time to bring out his ultimate move.
Oh, his ultimate! Oh my goodness! Your ultimate move, in which you can use once per session.
Oh, as up. Oh,
Your entire session.
Let me think about this. Let me think about this, actually. Well, no. Maybe not, then. Not for Frosty the fucking Snowman.
Not that pussy.
Yeah, we gotta save that for a real guy like Frosty 2 Snowman. He's gonna bring out his trailer, actually.
Ooh.
Which opens up into an artillery piece, which can fire little plastic pieces at the enemy.
Perfect. All right, let's roll. 4 to a 3. Oh, that is unsuccessful.
You know, he's used to fighting Autobots and Decepticons, so like you're like too small a target, so like, you know.
Absolutely. It shoots all the way around Frosty and makes an outline in the snowbank of Frosty the Snowman, roughly, almost creating a second Frosty.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Two Frosty.
Too Frosty, too
snowmen.
furious.
Can I utilize Second Frosty?
Yeah, you can
All
utilize
right.
second Frosty.
Sorry.
Sure.
So Frosty's gonna pick up the second formed Frosty and he's gonna put his hat on the second Frosty to bring second Frosty to life, and then they're just gonna both pelt Optimus Amazon Prime with a bunch of snowballs.
Let's see if they are successful.
1.
7.
Oh, that's a 7 to 1. You fail spectacularly. Second Frosty immediately melts. No! Second Frosty is dead already.
That makes sense.
That's showing why cloning is bad. The hat falls on the ground, and other Frosty is now fully animated again. Optimus Amazon Prime, what do we got?
I think I'm just gonna try to rip his face off, honestly.
Nice. What are you going to use to rip it off?
His hand.
All right, let's see it. Will Optimus Amazon Prime?
That's a 7.
6.
Whoa! Optimus Amazon Prime pulls out the coal from his from Frosty the Snowman's eyes and throws them directly at him. Go ahead and
me
roll
your face.
to see something. 1. So you will only take 1 damage there. Well,
It
it's
wasn't my cute button nose.
just you wait.
Just you wait, boy.
All right, now you are blind, Frosty. How are you going to interact here?
So, now before I melt away, I'm going to do my next special move, and where Santa arrives bringing a cold December chill, which allows me to heal, and hopefully it brings me my coal eyes back, and hopefully he also runs over Optimus Prime as he's swinging through. But we'll see. You can
Let's see if you were a good boy or a bad boy, because Frosty has to be a naughty boy in order to get coal from Santa. So let's see how naughty you can be.
So before Santa arrives, he goes and kicks the Magi in the shins to try to be as bad as possible.
Kicking his own teammate, thus damaging his own teammate.
Damn it.
Kicking and damaging his own teammate. Embarrassing.
Oh no. Oh, 1!
Well, I rolled a 3.
Wow!
The blind
Absolutely horrible. Frosty the Snowman gets hit by Santa's sleigh. The hat pops off, falls back on the ground, and roll your dice again.
Oh, God.
Oh, that is a 7. That's going to be a lot of damage for
no.
Frosty the Snowman. All right, Optimus Amazon Prime.
Okay.
You have Frosty has been hit by the sled. Santa just left, flipping both of you guys off.
Motherfuckers.
As you do. Is my trailer artillery still around? Can I keep using that?
Your trailer artillery is still around, yes.
Hell yeah. I'm going to just get behind it and just start shooting at Frosty the Snowman. since he's
Okay,
blind.
all right. We'll see if he's successful this time.
8.
7. God.
Oh, an 8 over a 7. No, unfortunately, you shoot the snowbank again, and you have created another Frosty the Snowman.
This keeps happening. This fucking sucks.
Optimus Amazon Prime really falling apart here.
Really?
So since animating the last Frosty didn't work, what Frosty's going to do now is just pick up second Frosty and toss it right at Amazon
Prime.
Optimus Amazon Prime.
Gotta be specific.
Yeah. So he's gonna if he climb to the top of the really tall Christmas tree and drop him like WWE.
Perfect. He's throwing his own teammate off. Go ahead and roll.
Oh, I can't see.
All right, a
6
3
versus-
to a 6. So unsuccessful once again. Frosty number 3 falls directly on Frosty number 2. Them both getting a little warm now. I think Frosty 1 is just bigger now.
Ooh, all right.
He's just bigger.
Slightly larger Frosty, which means even playing field.
Yes. Optimus Amazon Prime, what will you do?
I'm gonna go ahead and. Okay, these are all special attacks. I don't know if I can keep using them or not.
Well, there's a whole environment around you guys. There's an entire household
I am
full
going
of shit to light you on fire with if you were so inclined.
I'm gonna rip off the fireplace from the wall and just use it to beat in this newly larged Frosty.
Oh, the fireplace Frosty attack. Is the fire still lit?
Yeah, man. That's how fireplaces work.
Oh, okay, but unfortunately a 7 to an 8, so this is unsuccessful.
Damn it.
So now, Optimus Amazon Prime, you have fire just burning on top of you. Roll. Go ahead and roll. Let's see how much damage you take.
Oh, God. 4.
Oh, 4 damage. All right, perfect.
It's just two most inept fighters right now. Like everything we're pulling out is just backfire.
I'll tell you, you guys don't have great success for a franchise. Neither one of you really
Listen.
cooking up the chemistry.
Listen, this is G1 Optimus Prime, so he's a little rusty.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
of course.
Technically, this is the first day Frosty's been alive, so he's figuring some stuff out.
Yeah, you know.
Perfect. Aren't we
We're
all?
both new to this.
Aren't we all? Frosty, what will you do?
Frosty's going to try his last special move. He's going to do Was a Jolly Happy Soul, which is going to send his opponent into a giggle fit so Frosty can hit him with a broom.
Ooh, big broom. A 5.
8.
To an 8. Oh no! Embarrassing. Frosty once again swings and misses, this time hitting the back of his head with the broom. So now he has a broom on the front and back side of his body for those keeping track at home. And go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll a die.
Oh, God.
Oh,
3.
okay. 3. All right. Optimus Amazon Prime, what do you got?
Can he tag in his teammate? Can he swap out?
Absolutely can.
All right, Optimus is going to go ahead and swap out for the H.H. Gregg mascot. And he's just going to use one of his special attacks.
Ooh.
So many TVs on sale. Several television sets will rain from the sky and deal damage to both the terrain and the enemy.
Ooh, okay. Roll. Oh, that is an 8 to a 4. What a huge hit.
What an
So
upset.
go ahead and roll your die. Ooh,
5.
okay. 5 damage. That's pretty big. All right. Well, so many TVs on sale. So many TVs absolutely fucking crushing Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman is dead.
Oh!
All right. The wise men are out.
The three wise men see their their teammate unfortunately melt away, and so they're very upset. So they're going to come flying in, one with a flying punch, one with a flying kick, and one with a flying staff to knock this magazine over the top of the head.
All right, let's roll.
What a sentence.
3.
4.
Oh no! All 3 wise men hit each other. It is kind of imagine a scene with like Larry, Moe, and Curly. You know the ones. I'm not going to say their last name because I can't think of it right now. Don't correct me. Nobody correct me. Nobody correct me. Let's see how much damage they do to each other.
Oh my god. Just 1.
They just do 1 damage to each other. All right. You suck.
You do. You really do. I think the H.H. Greg mascot is going to use this little moment of confusion to like tie all their shoelaces together.
Perfect.
So guys, we need a coordinated attack. No, ignore him right now. We're getting together. We're going to try to coordinate an attack. What happened to my shoes?
And the wise men famously wear shoelaces.
2.
6.
Damn.
Ooh, all right. So, unfortunately for the H.H. Greg mascot, they tie their own magazine paper to each other. Now they're hip-hopping on just 1 leg and vulnerable for attack. 3 wise men, what do you got?
All right, we're going to use the way too many Christmas lights and try to set this magazine on fire. Just plug 1 more strand of lights in.
Oh, beautiful. Love to see it.
6.
Oh, that's a 6.
7.
Oh, no! That is a 7. So, unfortunately, the lights, you see the spark. Oh, no, the wise men's robes are now on fire. So now it's time to stop, drop, and roll that dice.
That was 7.
Oh, wow. 7 is going to really hurt these wise men. A wise man once said, "Don't light yourself on fire, you fucking idiot."
They thought they were smart enough to figure out this electricity thing, but turns out...
All right.
That's why wisdom and intelligence are 2 different stats.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Exactly. All right. H.H. Greg, you're tied together, but what you got?
I think it's time for another special attack. He's going to pull out his Panasonic blue ray gun worth $99. I can't take any of this fucking seriously. I know I did. That's the problem. He fires a blue ray at the opponent, doing a large amount of damage, but it has to cool off, so he throws it in the snow afterwards.
All right, let's see if he successfully can hit the wise man. Jumanji rolls, that's a reroll.
Also a 7.
Oh, 7 on 7. That means you guys both rolled the exact same thing, which has caused an electrical fire. Oh. You trip over the cord. The camera follows a long extension cord into the garage where we see an impossible number of plugs and extensions and splitters plugged into each other begin to spark. The entire house is on fire. One of you is paper. This doesn't look good.
Oh boy.
2,
4.
2 to a 4.
What is going on?
All right. So the 3 wise men are going to take some damage here. They've been hit by the environment. Let's see how much they take. 8. Oh no. That's 8.
They're just so baffled by like all the new technology. Just, what is going on, guys? Where's that star that we were following? This is confusing.
Oh, light pollution hurts the wise men once again.
Who knew these wise men could be so flammable?
All right.
Seriously.
I will say, H.H. Greg, you are paper, so I'm going to have you roll for some damage.
That's fair. That's 6.
Okay, all right. There is going to be some damage there.
Oh, no.
But quite a bit less. All right. Wise men, low on health, what do you got?
All right. We're going to... Better use it now before we're dead. We're going to use our 1 ultra move. We're going to use the Star of Wonder, where all 3 magi combine their abilities to harness the power of the star they have been following. The star shines brightly, blinding and delivering damage to their opponent.
All right, you are going to get to. You're going to have advantage here, so you're going to roll twice since it's your ultra move.
All right. First one is a 3.
First one's a 3 because you fucking suck.
Second one is a 5.
Second
Come
one
on,
is a
Greg.
5.
Come on, Greg.
Oh no! That's a reroll.
It is 6.
Oh no! That's a 6! The wise men are blinded. Let's go ahead and roll and see what happens.
1 damage.
One damage. Unfortunately, that is going to kill the wise men. The wise men are blinded by the light, running into each other. They accidentally run directly into the house that is ablaze, and they are all dying. All right, unfortunately, Frosty the Snowman are dead. So continuing, banking so much money at the box office, Optimus Amazon Prime, H.H. Greg mascot in Christmas Vacation 2.
And then they kiss.
A Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yes!
Marley was dead to begin with. I know we kind of started like that, but it really works. There's no doubt whatever about that. But which of our competitors will survive? You arrive upon the set of the new adaptation of the Muppet Christmas Carol, a timeless classic that lives in public domain, so it's easy to make new versions of. It appears like a classic English town, full of forced perspective and little tracks where Muppeteers walk. Snow covers every house on the set. It feels like Christmas even though it is July and hot as hell because we're shooting in Atlanta. You're outside of Scrooge's bank. Each of you take your mark on set, surrounded by the crew, craft services, and basically every Muppet. Tell me what your characters are.
Can you hear it in the distance? Can you sense it far away? Is it old Rudolph the reindeer? Is it Santa on his sleigh? It's heading up to Easington. It's coming down the 10. Oh, it's bloody Maggie Thatcher, and she has come to fight. My first character is former UK Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher.
A classic Christmas
She
hero.
counts. She counts. There's a whole song about it in Billy Elliot.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Billie Eilish.
I killed you.
I welcome it. Margaret Thatcher just like lurches onto the arena, her home turf, if you will, the slums of London, and it's like,
Again, as reconstructed in Atlanta, because we are explicitly on the soundstage.
if it looks like London, then it's London.
Perfect. And who's your other character?
Strolling up by Margaret Thatcher is a little goat man that's half man, half goat, a satyr, trotting along with little goat hooves with a pan flute. And he says, "Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tumnus, and this is the land of Narnia, or I guess a Muppet Christmas Carol, Atlanta. All that lies between the lamppost and the great castle of Cair Paravel on the eastern sea. And you have come to get your ass beat by a fawn."
And who will Margaret Thatcher and Mr. Tumnus be fighting?
Known for her adorable personality, iconic hairstyles, but lesser known for her murderous rampages, it's Cindy Lou Who.
Are we both playing Margaret Thatcher?
And accompanying Cindy, what's that sound? A car? A plane? No. Toot toot! It's the Poo-Choo train with none other than Mr. Hanky, the Christmas Pooh. Howdy ho!
Woo!
How have we done 3 of these and no
Mr.
one's thought of Mr.
I gotta say
Hanky?
that's why I asked for the list. 'Cause I was like, no,
Well,
that's
certainly, certainly must. All right, who will we be starting with today?
Margaret Thatcher.
I'm starting with Cindy.
First.
Margaret Thatcher versus Cindy Lou Who. They both take their marks on the set of A Muppet Christmas Carol.
All right, so I think for old Maggie Thatcher, it's Christmas time. It's time for her to collect everyone's debts and whatnot. She's essentially the actual version of Ebenezer Scrooge. So I'm just gonna be wandering around the set, assuming it's actually really London, because I'm Margaret Thatcher and an idiot. And I'm just knocking on every door, demanding rent. As I'm knocking on every door, I just start knocking on Cindy Lou's face, thinking that she is also a door. Because she hates children, you see. This is a roundabout way of me saying I'm going to punch you in the face.
All right, Margaret Thatcher is going to attempt to punch Cindy Lou Who in the face. Let's roll and see how it goes.
1.
That's a 1.
And an 8.
Well, that's did go off the thing, so we called it a reroll.
I'll do it again.
All right, it has gone off for a second time. She's fucking juicing.
Less gusto.
Ooh, a
And a
3. All right, so Margaret Thatcher unfortunately completely misses Cindy Lou Who and punches on the door of Ebenezer Scrooge's office.
Who's playing Scrooge?
Michael.
In the reboot.
Oh, in the reboot. That's right.
It could be Michael Caine still. He could be
No, in the reboot, Scrooge is played by Hugh Jackman.
Oh, no.
Nobody wants to see Hugh Jackman, and all of the rats are being voiced by Josh Gad. So the door opens because Margaret Thatcher has knocked on it, and all of the mice, as portrayed by Josh Gad, sing to Margaret a song that is Christmas-like.
While Margaret is distracted, Cindy is going to, as normal toddlers do, kick her in the shins.
Kick her in the shins. Let's roll. Let's roll for kick shins.
They cast a bloody Australian to play Scrooge.
5.
3.
5 over 3. All right. Cindy Lou Who kicks Margaret Thatcher right in the shin. She's jumping up and down while still being hypnotized by the melodic songs that Josh Gad is singing that are Christmas themed.
For legal reasons, we can't play you.
Yeah, for
Okay.
legal reasons.
All right, that's it. I'm going to use one of my regular moves.
Ooh.
I'm going to use the move Tory Swine.
Wow, Tory Swine. What is Tory Swine gonna do?
That joke's gonna be really funny to our UK fans. You
Oh
should
my
have
God.
believed me on that
Hilarious.
one.
They're fucking rolling
Wow.
over.
Hi, damsels in distress. Love you. Anyway.
Yes.
Margaret Thatcher summons a big, fat, greedy corporate pig to help her fight. His name is Heseltine.
Heseltine. All right, let's roll for Heseltine.
I'm not a pig. I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
A 6. And a 5. Heseltine the pig is out. Let's roll and see how much damage you will take.
Can I use one of my props before I roll?
we have
Yes,
props.
you can use one
I'm
of your
gonna
props.
use the shield of Max, creating a circle of angry mutant reindeer dogs around me to protect me.
Reindeer dogs are all around you. Let's see if it's successful. Ooh, a 6.
6.
8.
And an 8. Oh no, the reindeer dogs are not successful, and they've actually joined with Hesse. Get on, Hesse.
Get on, Nancy.
Get on, Hesse. And Hesse and the dogs attack Cindy Lou Who. Let's see how much damage Cindy Lou takes.
A 6.
Ooh, a 6
Wow.
damage. Cindy Lou is being ravaged like she's got peanut butter all over her body, and the dogs are just nipping away as Hesse's capitalistic pig tendencies jump right on her belly.
Yeah, he's like munching away at like anything nice on your person at all, and Margaret Thatcher's like rubbing her little goblin hands together. It's like, you're in a lower tax bracket now.
Which is a bad thing because proportionally you pay more for your taxes then.
Correct. It's a foolproof system.
Okay, so Cindy is gonna use, maybe you need a timeout, binding Thatcher with, binding and suffocating her with Christmas wrapping paper and ribbons.
Ooh, all right, Cindy Lou, let's see. She
A
rolls.
2.
Cindy Lou rolls a 2.
And of
Oh, and an 8 from Margaret Thatcher. Oh my God, the establishment is absolutely whooping Cindy Lou Who's ass.
I'm just emitting a capitalist aura, like hovering 4 inches off the ground.
Cindy Lou is just rolling around in paper on the ground, and she's getting stuck in one of the tracks. Oh no, it's like she's a damsel in distress wrapped up. Margaret Thatcher, what will you do?
I'm like looking around, like the crew of the Muppets, trying to see who's the least in horror. and I spot Sam the Eagle. I beckon him over with one finger, like, you seem to love the dollar or the pound or whatever I have in my country. Come here. And I'm going to have just Sam the Eagle convince the crew to leave her there. That it's part of the script.
Ooh, business is the American way. The British way. That's a line from the movie.
You're going to love business.
You're going to love business. Okay, well, everybody has abandoned the child between the tracks. Let's see if it works.
Come on, Sam. That's a 1.
Whoa, that's a 1. Oh!
I think it's safe to say that Sam the Eagle does not support whatever the UK tells him to do.
Exactly. Sam the Eagle says, fuck you to Margaret Thatcher, just like we always read in the history books. Cindy Lou Who, she wriggles her way free, and now she is ready to fight.
I didn't know that I could say fuck.
Cindy is so pissed off. She is going to actually just go over to craft services and take a huge pot of hot coffee and throw it in Margaret's face.
Ooh, will she be able to throw the coffee in Margaret's face?
A 2.
A 7.
Damn it.
Oh no! Cindy Lou Who dumps it on herself. She dumps scalding hot coffee right on her body. Oh my word. All right, Margaret Thatcher.
I start towering over Cindy Lou Who. I'm like, now you see a mere child with hopes and dreams will never be able to topple the true meaning of Christmas. Capitalism. And I'm just gonna go all what's the fucking movie with the curb stomping? American History X? That's the one.
American History X. All right, Margaret Thatcher attempting to American History X. Cindy Lou Who on the tracks that the Muppets walk through.
Just like in what year am I in? 1986. When was I the Prime Minister? 4.
Ooh, a 5. Ooh, uh-oh. Margaret Thatcher, she stomps her foot on the tracks and she hurts it. She hurts her foot. She's on one leg. Cindy Lou Who, how will you attack her too?
Okay, I'm gonna summon a weapon and then use one of my special moves.
Okay.
Ooh.
Where are you, Christmas? I can't sing the whole song because we might get sued.
It's too good.
I'm gonna sing "Where Are You, Christmas" and summon Faith Hill off in the distance like a Christmas sea siren, enchanting Margaret and clouding her judgment. While I sing, I'm gonna then also sing "Fahu Forest Dores Welcome" and soar up into the sky, spinning around and coming down into a massive kick to her fucking British face.
Oh, let's roll and see if the songs can sound good.
8!
An 8 to a 5.
Damn it!
Unfortunately, the heavens are screaming back at you. You fucking suck. This is why the Grinch stole your Christmas. You're so bad at this.
I'm immune to whimsy.
Margaret Thatcher, a real Dolores Umbridge type, takes umbrage with this. What will you do to Cindy Lou Who?
I'm going to just walk up and down the streets of not London, holding my weapon in hand, a for sale sign.
Oh no.
Again, if you were in the UK in the 1980s and you saw the political cartoons at the time, this joke is killing right now.
Is it like a comedically large one?
Yeah, it's like a huge for sale sign, and it's put in front of all of the more impoverished parts of London. It's a whole thing.
Perfect. Sounds great.
Sounds so funny.
Yeah, no. Trust
Great
me,
for a
this
comedy.
was
Yeah.
all over the place in
Yes.
Margaret Thatcher's time.
A show with a message. Now let's see if Margaret Thatcher beats the shit out of Cindy Lou Who.
I'm essentially looking for your house to sell it to the highest bidder.
No.
Oh, 7? Yes, a 7.
7. Oh, to a 5. Margaret Thatcher is successful, so go ahead and roll again. Let's see how much damage.
A 1.
Ooh, oh. So Margaret Thatcher does hit Cindy Lou Who with the for sale sign, but looks like it's just for rent because that is not a lot of damage. So less than a for sale.
As long as she's not living there.
All right.
I am going to use another one of my special moves because it feels like I'm not doing very well.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do an ultra move.
Oh, the ultra
Do an
move.
ultra move. which is oops, so cute. Batting my eyelashes with Christmas cuteness to overwhelm you, causing my opponent's heart to grow 3 sizes because she's an old bitch, making her experience a fatal heart attack.
Ooh, all right. You will roll with advantage. Let's see.
Oh, God.
That's a
Let
4.
me try that again.
With advantage.
That's a 4.
Here we go.
And a 4. Oh, no. Okay. All right. So
Joke's on you. I don't have a heart.
the ultra move. So suddenly, a spooky angel that reminds you of a Muppet version of a dead baby each grab you. The ghost of Christmas past. You're pulled into a fancy 18th century Christmas party. Stained glass, fancy goblets. Everyone is wearing ball gowns,
Yes.
bustles, more forks on the table than you can understand. You get it. Ballroom shit like the Haunted Mansion, but not haunted. All right.
We're in Mr. Fozziewicks.
We are in Mr. Fozziewicks.
This is legit my favorite Christmas movie. So I'm just really happy to be here.
All right. So now we're in Mr. Fozziewicks. Since you tied on the last one, let's go ahead and roll.
Yep.
Right now, both of you.
Here we go. 8.
6. Oh, and an 8.
Man, I am
all
Yeah.
right.
hot dice tonight.
Yeah,
We
you
have
do.
absolutely hot dice.
Hot chocolate. Anyway.
All right. Roll one more time. 8.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. All right. Now
Now
it
I get an
is. Now you get an 8, unfortunately.
Worst time.
Margaret Thatcher,
Yeah.
what's happening?
If there's one thing Maggie Thatcher knows how to do, it's kill a child in poverty. I pick up Cindy Lou Who and I take her to the back of Fozziewicks. While he is a gentle old soul, he is still a capitalist, and I know exactly where the meat grinder is. And you're going right through it, young lady.
Ooh, all right, let's roll to see if Maggie Thatcher puts her through the meat grinder.
4.
4 and an 8.
Okay.
Oh no!
Personally,
Margaret
I'm glad.
Thatcher puts her arm directly into the meat grinder. Let's see how much damage she takes.
So how much my arm might lose.
Oh my
I'm
word!
rolling hot
Margaret
tonight.
Thatcher's mangled arm comes out. She is but a shoulder. Cindy Lou Who observes.
How did I mess that up so bad?
I am.
Why did I keep going?
Cindy is going to run up to her now that she's losing so much blood and try to push her backwards so she can just falls in completely.
Okay, will she be able to go all the way into the meat grinder?
Sweeney Todd me.
Yeah.
5.
5 to a 3.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, Cindy Lou Who pushes her arm right into the meat grinder. Now, Cindy Lou Who also only has one arm. Let's roll to see how hurt she is. Oh, 6. Oh, no. All right.
Oh,
Cindy
no.
Lou Who and Margaret Thatcher both on their last legs, but neither with 2 arms.
So we're on our last arms.
Or last arm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm still in Fozziewicks, right? I'm gonna. Oh gosh, what else is in there? There's a whole party going on.
Yeah.
There's the 2 guys. Okay, that's right. I'm gonna go find the younger, hotter versions of Statler and Waldorf, who in this story are both Jacob Marley.
Yes.
Jacob and Robert.
Jacob and Robert
They're
Marley.
Marley and
Yes, yes.
Marley.
Yeah, you know, Bob Marley.
Yeah, Jacob and Bob Marley.
That's what it is.
And I'm just gonna like run up to them with my one arm, and I'm gonna tap on their shoulder, and I'm gonna say, "There's a really funny-looking kid in the kitchen, just dying to get made fun of right now."
Oh, all right, let's roll.
Don't shame her.
Let's roll.
That's
6.
Oh no, Jumanji!
That's a re-roll.
Oh, that on an 8 too. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that sucks.
I still got an 8.
Oh, no! All right, so basically invoking vicious mockery for you fucking nerds.
Thank you.
Statler and Waldorf Marley are both making fun of Cindy Lou Who. Let's roll to see how hurt she is by the words.
A 4.
A 4. All right.
It will resonate with her. It won't like ruin her day or anything, but
Oh, I think it's going to all the way ruin her day. As Statler and Waldorf say, you are horrible. Your story doesn't even have that good of a moral. You are so entitled. Yes, you got all of your Christmas presents back. I hope you enjoy it. Blah, 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 blah. And their spit just overwhelms your entire body as you bleed out on the ground. Cindy Lou is no more. Cindy Lou?
Rest in piss.
Time for the Christmas poo.
Howdy ho!
Mr. Hanky is out, and let's see what he gets into.
Mr. Hanky is gonna slide right into the room, and
Sorry.
Mr. Hanky slides into the room, leaving a trail of shit. Because it's poop, you see.
it is slippery.
Yes.
And he is going to circle Margaret, hoping that she slips in the kitchen.
Oh, perfect. Kind of like
She's
putting
not wearing
salt.
kitchen shoes.
Yes, kind of like putting salt around a witch. Let's see.
I am a witch, but not the good kind.
All right, let's roll.
Not the reclaimed kind that everyone likes nowadays. 5.
To a 7. All right, Maggie Thatcher, let's roll. Roll for shit for the second time tonight.
Well, okay, so Mr. Aaronberry, I rolled an 8, but because I rolled an 8, I'd like to invoke one of my regular moves.
Oh, well, the unfortunate thing about that is Margaret Thatcher has fallen on the shit and is dead.
That's why I want to invoke my regular move, you see.
Okay, let's see.
'Cause I have an attack called The Lady Is Not for Turning. And once per fight, Margaret Thatcher can reverse any damage done to her and inflict it on her opponent. So to avoid death, as I'm falling down, I'm going to switch places with the Christmas poo, and he can take that damage instead.
All right, let's roll to see if it's successful. All right, 3 to an 8 again. It is successful.
But I only do that once per fight.
But you can only do it once per fight, and you lose your turn. So let's go to the Christmas poo on the attack again.
On the attack again, I'm gonna use one of my special moves, the Poonami, and Margaret is going to start to get the sweats. She's going to start to get weak. She's going to fall to her knees, and she's going to get a nasty tsunami-sized case of diarrhea.
Ooh, all
This is how
right.
she should go
Is
out.
Margaret Thatcher gonna shit herself
To death.
to death?
What?
Oh, and that's an 8. Margaret Thatcher
Just killed me.
empties all of her bowels, and it creates 100 Mr. Hankies.
Oh, no.
The Christmas poos are everywhere.
Oh,
They've
no.
taken over Fozziewicks. Now, Mr. Tumnus, what will you do with all this shit?
That's the grossest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Have you ever seen a goat regularly?
Howdy ho, howdy ho, howdy ho.
Most goat shits don't live. Okay, I'm just gonna get ahead of the problem here. I'm gonna use one of my moves. I'm going to cast. Are you familiar with Nordine lullabies?
Ooh.
I'm going to offer a little homemade tea to each of the Mr. Hankies. I'm gonna play a little song on my flute. And I'm gonna lull them all to sleep.
Ooh, soothing.
3.
3 to an 8.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Mr. Tumnus is singing a beautiful, sweet song and falls asleep himself playing the flute. He's.
That's so good. I'm sleepy.
Ooh, all right. Now, what will the Christmas poos do?
The Christmas poos are going to, because there's so many of them, they're going to form themselves into a train. And they're going to run him over with their poo-choo train.
Chugga, 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 chugga. Let's see.
7.
A 7 to a 5. The poo-poo train is a
Sorry,
going.
it's a poo-choo train.
Sorry, poo-choo. The poo-choo train is a going, and it's going all over you, Mr. Tumnus. Let's see how much damage you will take.
The question is, do I wake up? 5.
5.
God damn it.
Unfortunately, you are still asleep.
Oh, no.
You are still asleep. The train did not stop there.
Good Pokemon rules right now. I'm like, damn
All right.
Where's my awakening?
The
Why did
poo-poo
I
train.
find the
The poo-choo train. Let's see what's your next
being
move.
attacked by 100
Mr.
Mr.
Hanky's going to get off of the poo-choo train and summon his fellow Mr. Hankies to grab all of the cutlery in the kitchen and go over and start stabbing him.
All right. Will all the poops be able to grab the knives?
I was so close to winning this one, too.
An 8.
Oh, an 8 on an 8.
No!
Oh, no. 2 8s, which means a spooky hooded figure appears in full black robes. He's impossibly tall, so you imagine he's played by Big Bird. He pulls you into a graveyard. Muppets punch through the ground because that seems like a cool visual. Deteriorating Muppets standing atop their graves, ready to attack. Both of you roll.
5.
7.
5 to a 7. Grant, let's roll again.
Here I go. Mr. Tum has been a great time. 3. Okay.
Ooh, 3.
Oh,
So, Mr. Tumnus awakes to see Fozzie Bear falling apart directly in his face. He sees
God.
Rolf the dog right in front of him. He sees
no.
Pepe the King Prawn right in front of him. And he sees Animal right in front of them.
Hold me
And
safe,
they
Muppets.
all start punching him. Now, roll again.
That's not very nice. I've gone Ringo, apparently.
Oh,
1.
that's a 1.
My accent's deteriorating.
All right. So, Mr. Tumnus slaps all of the Muppets away.
Knock it off.
Dust is going everywhere.
Piss off.
Mr. Tumnus, it's your time to attack.
Okay. I'm in a graveyard full of discarded Muppets and deteriorating Muppets and maybe Big Bird, I heard. So, I'm just kind of like looking around. And I'm just going to use one of my actual regular moves because this might shock you, but death plays a very permanent part in the Chronicles of Narnia. I'm going to use Tumnus on trial.
Ooh.
Mr. Tumnus is arrested for, this happens in the book, for betraying the White Witch. The trial is clearly a sham, and the audience, the other fighters, all immediately side with him. He can call on any one random fighter to join him in hitting his opponent.
Ooh.
6.
5.
6 to a 5. All right, Grant, you get to pick any Muppet to join you in battle against the Christmas poop
Hell
for
yeah.
1 turn.
Hell yeah, I know exactly who I'm picking. Sweetums.
Sweetums! Oh my goodness!
The big Muppet who's mostly a mouth. And the
Sweetums love poopies.
Sweetums is scary as shit. I didn't realize this guy's name was Sweetums. All right, you and Sweetums, what will you be attempting to do to the Christmas poo?
Well, like my friend Sweetums over here said, Sweetums love poopies. So he's gonna try and eat them.
All right, will Sweetums be able to eat them?
8.
Ooh! Sweetums gobbles up all of the extra Christmas poos until there is just Mr. Hanky remaining. Now go ahead and roll for damage.
3.
Ooh.
Thank you for your patronage, sir.
All right, Mr. Hanky, how will you attack Mr. Tumnus?
Mr. Hanky is going to use his howdy-ho sword. So, singing howdy-ho, he's going to summon his giant flaming sword of poo. Now, asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. If the opponent comes in contact with the howdy-ho flaming sword, they instantly become infected with E. coli and become overwhelmed with a fever, stomach pains, and bloody diarrhea.
Ooh. Let's see if it's successful.
Alrighty. 8.
Damn
Ooh,
it!
an 8 to 2. Unfortunately, you swing the flaming sword and you cut yourself. You cut off your lower, you
Poo
know,
chunk.
Yeah, your poo chunk. You know how it's like 3 distinct chunks. You don't have the bottom one
Okay,
anymore.
two
So
chunks.
you're 2 chunks, 2 chains, 2 injured.
The only flaming sword Mr. Tumnus believes in is the flaming sword of the Archangel Michael. Is that who had the flaming sword, Jacob?
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Now roll again, Mr. Hanky. Sorry.
A
Okay. 2. Number 2 for Mr. Hanky. Mr. Tumnus, what do you got?
Mr. Tumnus is just going to like walk up to Mr. Hanky, just very like slowly and delicately like bend down to his level and speak to him, and just be like, we could just stop fighting if you want. You could turn around and go home, and we can just call off the whole mess. I'll even offer you a dessert. I'm asking you to quit.
Ooh. Mr. Hanky, will you quit?
No.
Interesting.
Well, in that case, I'm going to have to step on you like the poo you are and scrape you off the bottom of my heel.
Ooh, all right, let's roll for stepping on the poop.
2.
Oh, no!
I felt
That's
the
an
dice
8
know
to a
I'm
2,
not
so
funny.
Mr. Tumnus tries to step on Mr. Hanky the Christmas poo. Unfortunately, he only steps on the severed off lower third of Mr. Hanky that he doesn't even feel anymore. So now, Mr. Tumnus has tripped and fallen on his backside.
Hello.
Now let's roll. See how much damage you got.
Here I go. A 5.
Ooh, a 5. Okay, so you have fallen. You hit your head on the ground, Mr. Tumnus. You are hurt on the ground. Mr. Hanky, what will you do to him?
I'm going to as if you know the song, I'm gonna go put myself in his mouth.
Oh!
I'm gonna try to choke him out with some poo poo.
Oh! All right, Mr. Hanky lathers himself up, ready to jump down the throat of Mr. Tumnus.
Goody. 7.
Oh no! Mr. Hanky jumps into the mouth of Mr. Tumnus, and let's roll again. Oh no! A 7!
I'm a goat
And so, unfortunately, Mr. Hanky jumps into the mouth of Mr. Tumnus, and Mr. Tumnus swallows this poop whole.
I'm a goat. I've eaten weirder and worse things.
Your winners of round number 2, Margaret Thatcher and Mr. Tumnus. Starring in Muppets The Christmas Carol.
A Union Jack falls behind both my characters, and Rule Britannia starts playing at way too loud a volume. Howdy, hey everybody. I hope you're enjoying this wonderful Christmas in July episode. Can you believe I ate shit in this episode in one? Hey, I don't have an ad reel today because I forgot. I didn't ask. And here I am, the day before this episode goes up, remembering that I didn't do an ad read. So I'm just going to tell you instead that Game Master Monday is nominated for a Crit Award, motherfucker. That's right, Jenny and I are both nominated for Best Podcast Host at the Crit Awards, which is a huge honor for us. We sincerely thank all of you who nominated us for the award for putting this in our orbit. The voting is open now, and it's going to stay open until July 7th. So if you head on over to critawards.org, you can vote for us, again, for Best Podcast Host, as well as any other fantastic TTRPG person you recognize. There's Best Game, Best Player, DMs, GMs, all sorts of dice makers, song makers, a whole bunch of, incredible creators from across genres and spectrums in the TTRPG space. So make sure you're voting now and soon, because those are closing very soon. Again, that's critawards.org, and the link, as always, will be in our episode description. And now I return you to the Yuletide Bloodbath. Here's the rest of Yuletide Kombat Family Christmas in July.
And now we have an all Nordine final. The Nordine Bowl. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Sequels love taking us to New York. It's like the city acts as a character to the films it is in. This is no different. In the parallel sequel to your films, H.H. Greg Mascot and Optimus Amazon Prime, and Margaret Thatcher, Mr. Tumnus, we find out who the real franchise stars are. Is it Vin Diesel or is it The Rock? Sets cost a lot of money, so unfortunately we do not get to shoot at the toy store. There is too much joy in toy stores anyways. We polled the audience and they mostly like the grim and combat-centric parts of the first movies. So you find yourself on the frozen over pond in Central Park at night. A much scarier time to be in Central Park for a number of reasons. But the biggest stands in front of you. Pigeon Lady! She is shrouded. She's a shrouded figure that looks terrifying because you haven't seen that glint in her eye yet. She wears a red shawl covered in bird poop and also birds. She is perched on a bridge, watching you do battle like Caesar on the throne. You look around you and see that you are surrounded by franchises just waiting for their moment to get a reboot. Gangs after gangs. The Jets, both the football team and the West Side Story people. The Ghostbusters. The girls from Girls. And
Get out of here, Lena Dunham.
and many more. Fight!
Oh boy. Mr. Tumnus holds his arms out to the pigeon lady. He goes, "Oh, you not in today?" What voice am I doing? And then just,
I don't even think you know.
I'm gonna turn around and look at my opponents here and see that one is a giant fucking robot and one is a small little man. And we go, okay, that one. I'm gonna point at HHH.
How many H's are you gonna do?
How many are in the name actually?
2.
Oh,
It's just H.H. Greg.
It's H.H. Greg. It's like H.H. Holmes,
Right.
but not a murderer. Yet!
well. I saw the last part of this episode.
I killed a man.
Anyway, I'm
killed
just
3
gonna do that move that wrestlers do where I jump and stretch out both my legs to kick you as far as I can with my goat legs.
Oh, I've seen this in Smash Bros. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Tumnus attempting a drop kick.
That's what it's called. A 5.
A 5
1.
to a 1. Mr. Tumnus
that-
drop
that is-
kicks H.H. Greg across the ice. Greg is slipping. Are they going to fall backwards?
Let's see.
Let's see.
That's a 4.
They did fall backwards and hit their little emoji head on the ice as they slid a couple more yards away. H.H. Greg is slid on the back, slid a couple feet away from Mr. Tumnus. H.H. Greg, how will you attack?
Can I use one of my props?
Yes, you can certainly always use your props.
Can I summon a giant H.H. Greg store?
What?
Okay, this doesn't seem like a prop. It seems like a special move.
Okay, fine. We'll call it
To
a
be
special.
clear, my props are a pan flute and a box of Turkish Delight.
All right.
Why do you at a box store?
Well, what are you gonna give a prop to a magazine?
You're a store. Pick any item inside of it.
He is the store.
All right, H.H. Greg using the special attack of drop store on the ice.
Our prices may be lowering, and so is the store.
This is actually perfect because we won't have to build this set. We'll just do it in AI.
We'll put it in post.
Oh God.
6.
6
Also
to a 6. Uh-oh. The store has fallen on the
The
ice
store has fallen.
and out. So now we have a store sitting on the ice in Central Park, and all of the Misfit toys are coming out. A new gang has formed,
Oh, no.
formed by H.H. Greg. They're all deeply discounted toys. Each of you will roll.
My minions.
Does H.H. Greg sell toys?
No, it's an electronics store.
8 and 8. Oh no! They've tied again. It's like war. So now we have all of the Misfit toys coming onto the ice. And who else is that? Oh, it's the Jets. Because when you're a Jet until you're fucking dead. So the Jets and the toys are both going to attack you. So
Oh, God.
roll again.
Oh my god.
6.
4, no!
6 to 4. All right. Jenny, let's roll and see how much damage you take. You are getting the absolute shit kicked out of you
H.H.
by
Greg.
the toys and by the Jets. So they do a little snap number on you. They stomp on your chest and give you 6 points of damage.
Oh no.
All right.
I'm just standing there like, this is the weirdest day of my life. So
Mr.
strange.
Tumnus,
Yes.
how will you respond?
My moves for Mr. Tumnus weren't very attacking, so I'm going to continue using my environment. I know that the ice cannot be withstanding an entire H.H. Greg sitting upon it, so I think I'm going to try and use my little goat heels again to break the ice and sink H.H. Greg and his damn electronics store that went bankrupt 6 years ago, I'll have you know, into the water that it belongs in.
All right, Mr. Tumnus stomps on the ice.
It's an 8, baby.
What did I roll? A 6. Oh, damn it.
Mr. Tumnus stomps on the ice and is unsuccessful.
No.
The store does fall into the water. That is true. Unfortunately, all of the electronics have made the water electrified. Mr. Tumnus.
For the eels.
Looks like you're the one going into the red now.
Mr. Tumnus
Pretty good.
slips and falls back and is electrocuted. How much damage does he take?
Oh, boy. 6.
He
Holy
takes
shit.
6 damage. He is just frying on the ground.
You see my bones.
He's like the cat in the Vacation movie. All right. H.H. Gregg, the magazine.
Can I make a hard pull?
Yes, you can pull on whatever you want.
Is now criminal and star of Home Alone 2 Donald Trump around?
Oh, Donald
Now
John
criminal.
Trump will actually walk right by the park as you ask for him because he always shows up for his people. He'll show up anywhere he's asked, I'll tell you that.
I mean, to be fair. He's like, let's go down here.
All right, so roll to summon Donald Trump.
All right.
I need this with the lowest roll of your life, Jenny.
That is a 3.
Okay, gotta Jumanji this.
All right, the 3
4.
to a 4.
Oh,
Okay, you have summoned Donald Trump. Unfortunately, you are just a rolled up magazine. So he picks you up.
Oh, no.
You were successful in this, and he throws you into the water because he wanted to pollute the area even more.
Who knew summoning Donald Trump would go badly for a trans woman?
Jenny, let's roll and see what kind of damage Donald Trump can do.
7. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Donald Trump really hates this magazine, and he hates big box stores. He thinks we should shop online more and stop paying workers. All right, Mr. Tumnus.
Hello. Oh, yeah, I was still getting electrocuted in the water.
Yes,
So-
you and H.H. Gregg both in the water,
Okay.
but you have both now kind of washed ashore.
I think it's there's no better time than now to use my super move,
Oh.
which is, of course, redemption metaphor. This is for you, Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Tumnus, after doing all he could and doing it well, is visited by a lion, a metaphor for Christ. The lion restores his broken body, making him a perfect servant, a goal all should aspire to do well and live well in the service of he that is I am. Tumnus is no longer injured, all his health is restored, and is sinless and able to continue fighting. And maybe he also hits harder now. I don't know. It's up to Aaron, who I trust and love as my brother in Christ.
All right, let's see. Let's see this redemption.
Can I counter with my thematically appropriate ultimate move?
Fuck yeah, why not, dog?
All right, we're already here.
Yeah, well, it's the final
What
round.
else we got going on today?
H.H. Gregg's ultimate move is called Everything's on Sale during Christmas in July.
It's literally... Anyway,
Shut up, Grant.
sorry.
A stampede of shoppers come through the area and start purchasing everything. Set pieces, fallen TVs, enemy moves, enemies, everything. The lion, the spirit of Christ itself. Hey, sometimes they can even try to purchase Greg. He's not off limits. Everything's on sale during Christmas in July. H. Greg.
Oh my god.
All right, let's
This is-
see. You guys will both roll twice.
No need, I rolled an
That's
8.
an 8 to a 7. Let's roll again.
Come on, Jenny.
No! No! Mr. Tumnus's redemption has worked. And
Christ overall, baby.
Christ overall. So Mr. Tumnus is healed. He stands up. He rides on the back of Aslan around the ice, celebrating really kind of pompously,
Yeah.
I will say.
But I am sinless, so it's fine.
You are sinless. Now the sins of capitalism have come for you, H.H. Gregg.
Oh no, I've forgotten the reason for the season.
Let us roll. And that is a 6. And H.H. Gregg is no more.
I mean, he was paper, so.
He was left to the side of the road like a piece of paper
I'm
that,
bankrupt. Oh no.
yes, that some small business dedicates some of their staff to sometimes to clean a section of that highway where the H.H. Gregg now lay his head.
Like to slap his bald head.
All
Reblog
right.
to slap his bald head.
Optimus Prime emerges.
And Optimus Prime comes to save the day.
Someone is not pleased by the bloodshed that has just occurred. The Queen is displeased, and the birds will attack all remaining opponents, all remaining combatants. Each roll.
Yes, she hates Christ.
So 3, 6. Roll again, Grant, for your other character. 3. So the birds are pecking on Optimus Prime. They are pecking on Margaret Thatcher, and they are pecking on Mr. Tumnus.
Oh, no.
Even worse, Kevin McAllister has stolen all of your weapons.
Oh god.
You both had something really irreplaceable there and essential to your characters that you need to get back. So the three of you must put your differences aside
To kill Kevin McAllister?
and you must follow him. He gets in a cab and all three of you point at that cab and say, "Follow that kid." The driver complies. But first he asks, "Wanna play a game?" Lights go off! And the lights go off and on like a discotheque. Welcome to the Cash Cab. You hear music. And host Ben Bailey has a question for each of you.
my
Damage
God.
will be based on your answers.
This is the best. This is the best.
Can we just stop and marvel for a moment at the fact that Optimus Prime, someone who can turn into a fucking van,
I was riding atop a lion a
had
moment
to
ago.
get into a fucking cab?
On a cab.
You took something
Cash Cab.
very essential to you. What that be, I not know.
It was your Transformer majig.
My T-Cog.
Your Transformer virginity. Is that how you can't turn into a cab anymore. It's like a metaphor.
I'm ready, Ben Bailey.
I'm so fucking lightheaded.
All right.
I think I'm gonna pass out.
Margaret Thatcher and Mr. Tumnus.
Is this some sort of way for the common man to get more money? I'm very opposed to this.
What is the name of the animated Christmas film released in 2009, based on a children's book that tells the story of a boy named Arthur on a mission to ensure that a present is delivered in time for Christmas morning?
Arthur? Okay, so look, the three of us in the cash cab.
No. Optimus Prime, you don't want to help here.
No, I'm gonna
Optimus Prime, you'll take the next question.
Oh, I'm being asked. Okay.
Yes. Margaret Thatcher and Mr. Tumnus and all of their infinite wisdom are being asked.
2009 animated Arthur. I don't know what the movie is, Miss Thatcher. We're going to go with is it the Polar Express?
It is not the Polar Express. Let's go ahead and roll.
Okay. I'm playing an idiot.
Oh no! Each of your contestants have received 6 damage. That is huge.
Good
All
thing I was
right.
redeemed
shot in the
earlier.
cash cab.
Optimus Prime.
Yes.
Optimus Prime. Oh, sorry. The answer to that last question, Arthur Christmas.
I've
His
never
name's
heard of this.
Arthur, and it's Christmas time. It was just
I
Arthur
kinda
Christmas.
figured.
I was
Yeah.
like, this is so stupid.
Come on.
Optimus Prime. In the movie Bad Santa, what is the nickname of the titular character played by Billy Bob Thornton, who poses as a mall Santa to rob stores during the holidays?
Gee, I wonder.
Is it Bad Santa?
No, that's not his name. No, he is simply a bad Santa. His name is Willie.
Oh, I know that.
Did you not watch the
You
last
said his nickname, though. Hang on. Hold on. I want to phone a friend.
All right, let's roll to see how much damage Optimus Prime takes from Ben Bailey.
Also 6. Holy shit.
Again.
Ben Bailey
Wow.
crashes the taxi, killing us all.
except himself.
All right. So Ben Bailey, he takes you. He says, thanks for getting in the cash cab. You guys both kind of suck, but like, whatever.
Yeah.
This is more kind of an IP tie-in for me. It's, it's tough out here.
I love your TikToks.
Thank you very much. You show up outside a decrepit 4-story house in New York. It is dark and spooky and scary. Doesn't seem like the setting for a Christmas movie, but the audiences say they liked this. There are random holes in the floor, and there is danger everywhere. Paint cans, gas in toilets, rope soaked in kerosene, slippery stairs, fake doorknobs, nail guns to your asshole, soap on the ground, flour, barrels, stacks of things somehow moved by a child. You're able to open this front door because we got to keep it moving along. You hear Kevin McAllister say, okay, I quit. I was mostly here to move the plot along. Here are your weapons back. And CPS takes away Kevin McAllister because somehow his parents convinced the plaza that it was their fault that they accepted this child instead of taking responsibility for losing their child the second time in as many movies.
I think 2 people can be right.
All right. So, Kevin McAllister has given you your weapons back. He's placed placed them in the middle of the floor of the 4-bedroom spooky scary house. Optimus Prime, how will you attack?
Face hurts.
Jeez, I don't know if I can. I think he's gonna pick up his weapon, his candy cane ion blaster, and shoot holes in the floor to try and trap Margaret Thatcher and Mr. Tumnus in the basement.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, and just so you know, only Tumnus is fighting right now.
Okay, well,
so
Tumnus
Thatcher
then.
is she's back on the sidelines.
I'm still in the cash cab. I refuse to get out.
She wants that money back.
She's trying to figure out how a child survived.
Right.
Mr. Bailey, this is not how cabs work. I'm supposed to give you money.
That's a much better Margaret Thatcher. Can I just whisper my lines to you?
Cyrano to Thatcher.
What am I rolling for? Basement?
Rolling to not go in the basement. That's a 5.
Okay, there I go. Yeah. 3.
3. Optimus Prime shoots holes in the floor. Even more holes go onto the floor. There's big holes everywhere. And Mr. Tumnus falls into the basement. He falls through a ladder that had some of the rungs cut out of it already.
Oh, no.
And let's see how much damage he takes.
Oh, boy. 7.
7 damage.
Jesus.
Correct.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, Mr. Tumnus, how will you proceed?
I very weakly poke my head out of the hole. And I go, can I offer you a Turkish delight, sir? And I use my regular move, Turkish delights.
All right, let's roll to see if Turkish delight is successful.
Here we go. 3.
4.
Oh no, Turkish delight is not successful. So Mr. Tumnus takes a bite of the Turkish delight actually and passes out. He falls asleep for a second. Optimus Prime, how will you stomp on this goat's head?
Oh no,
Well, I
ate the one
mean,
that
you
had
just
a
gave me
sign
my
on it.
attack for me, really.
Oh, sorry to influence the outcome of an election.
I'm gonna go ahead and do his regular attack and give me your face and try to rip Mr. Tumnus's face off.
That's the actual move you have.
Yeah. 4. 5.
God damn
Ooh,
it.
all right, let's go ahead and roll to see how much damage you take, Grant.
Here I go. 3.
3. All right.
I'm letting you find out the fight.
All right, Mr. Tumnus, you kind of groggily wake up. How will you attack Optimus Prime? Absolutely giving you lunch. I don't know. Serving. I ran out of words.
lunch. I'm so full.
Serving you your lunch. I don't know.
He's giving lunch. Anyway,
It's giving lunch.
It's the new serving cunt.
thanks. So Mr. Tumnus shimmies out of the hole and looks around. And he's a handy man. He built his own home. He sees the nails and the nail guns and the paint cans and such. And he's just gonna get a whole big scoop of all of them and look like, oh, I could make so many marvelous things. Take this! And throws them all at his face.
Ooh, all right. He throws the guns and the
going
paint
somewhere with
cans all at Optimus Prime.
He's Home Depot. 1.
4.
Oh no! He
Off
throws
my foot.
very much like the Wet Bandits and the Sticky Bandits. He drops a paint can on his toe. He falls right into the nail gun, receiving a nail straight to the brain. Mr. Tumnus is dead.
Killed by a nail like my savior, and I die in a T-pose.
Wow, it's a metaphor. Margaret Thatcher looks at Jesus on the cross and is not going to take this lying down.
Yeah, Margaret Thatcher walks into the battlefield, takes the nails out of Mr. Tumnus, puts them in her pocket, and goes, "Gotta save money somewhere," and just starts. I'm just gonna unload with Margaret Thatcher here. I want to win the fucking game. I'm using her super move right away, and it is turned into a giant, terrifying puppet with large, overreaching hands.
Oh.
For those of you who've seen the musical Billy Elliot, you're all rolling on the floor right now. I just know it. Maggie
Once
Thatcher.
again, the British listeners going insane.
They're tearing their clothes, they're hooting and hollering.
The crowd goes
So,
wild.
Margaret Thatcher becomes the physical embodiment of government overreach and is now big enough to grab any fighter for any reason and throw them the fuck out of New York.
Hey, remember when I saved my super move earlier?
Yes.
I want to use his ultimate move.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime's ultimate move.
He is going to summon
yeah.
the Matrix of Holiday Cheer. Optimus Prime opens his chest windows, that's what they're called, to reveal the Matrix of Holiday Cheer, an artifact of Autobot relic so powerful it is known to force any living being, man, or machine to feel the joy of the season regardless of time of year. The Matrix allows anyone to follow Optimus Prime's orders to become the one true Santa Claus and deliver presents to all the children worldwide. An Ho-Ho-Ho bot will rise from our ranks and use the power of the Matrix to light our least jolly hour.
All right.
Is that from the fucking...
The Transformers Wiki, yes. And the back of the box. The back of the box where Optimus Amazon Prime comes from.
Here we go.
Will capitalism or government overreach
rolled a
win
2.
the day?
6! No!
A 6
Wait,
for
I get
the...
advantage.
You do, hang on.
Yes, you do get advantage.
8!
An 8.
No!
Oh no, and a 5, a comeback! Margaret Thatcher's government overreach picks up Optimus Prime. Now let's roll to see how much damage you take, Optimus.
Oh god. 2.
2 damage!
Merry Christmas,
All right.
Optimus.
Oh no.
Margaret Thatcher slams Optimus Prime on the ground, but he is not dead yet.
He is a giant robot.
He is a giant robot.
I'm just treating you like any kid who got this toy on Christmas treats any Transformer toy any kid has ever gotten.
That's fair.
I.e. poorly.
That's fair.
And governments, while they do want to overreach, not on capitalism. Not so much on
I'll protect
capitalism.
the brand, that's for sure, but you're not getting out of this completely unscathed.
I may have won the war for Cybertron, but I cannot win the war for capitalism.
That's my job.
All right. Now, Optimus Prime, how will you respond?
He's gonna transform and roll out, turning in 37 steps into that licensed Volvo VNR 300 again and try to run over Margaret Thatcher.
Okay.
All right.
Oh shit.
That's a 1 to a 4.
Let's go.
Oh no! The Volvo is once again transformed into a Jeep Cherokee, and the engine explodes in it.
This keeps fucking
All right,
happening.
let's see how much damage you take.
Come on, low numbers. Oh,
Whoa! All right.
Who?
Margaret Thatcher, you have shrunk back to regular size as government overreach is happened, but they don't want to do it so much in the front.
That's enough overreach for one election season. I'm going to raid your stockings.
Ooh.
Margaret Thatcher passes one of those dang taxes that the working man hates so much. I'm going to roll 1d6. This is back when I thought we were using d6s.
Can you use a D8 then?
Well, it's very specific results here. Okay, you know what? I will use a d8, but if it's a 7 or 8, Aaron Berry has to decide what happens. Okay. If I roll a 1 or a 2, I can copy one of your moves.
Oh.
If I roll a 3 or a 4, I can steal some of your health. And if I roll a 5 or a 6, I can steal your next turn.
Oh god.
If I roll a 7 or an 8, my fate's in Aaron Berry's hands. 3.
What was that one?
Give me your health!
I like put my hand through your chest window. That's what they're called.
Yep.
I'm just like squeezing, and you see my arm glowing like a
My
blue
energy
hue.
on.
All right, let's see if Margaret Thatcher is successful.
How about a 7,
Two.
bitch?
Oh
damn
no! Margaret Thatcher puts her arm into Optimus Prime, into their chest, their little windows, which is what it's called, I guess. And the window closes. It shuts on Margaret Thatcher's arm once again, cutting it off.
Your other
It's like
arm
a
is mine.
Star Wars movie. All right, Margaret
The
Thatcher.
same
Let's,
arm too. God damn it.
let's see how much damage you take.
Hey, 3.
All right, Optimus Prime, it's your attack.
All right.
I took 3 damage.
Time for my trailer artillery. So Optimus Prime's trailer is gonna open up as a stationary artillery piece, and I'm just gonna open up on poor Margaret Thatcher.
All right, let's see if machine guns will kill a politician.
4.
3.
Oh no! Unfortunately,
I am the Iron
unfortunately,
Lady after all.
The Iron Lady holds true, and Optimus Prime once again shoots a perfect cutout of Margaret Thatcher. And boy, is she stacked.
Margaret Thatcher.
She has both her arms.
8 damage.
Oh my god.
An 8.
The power of capitalism compels you, Optimus.
All right,
I
Margaret.
have made several toys of me.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my iron pipe, which is my other weapon for Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because she's the Iron Lady. And I'm supposed to start beating you in the head when I dent your little metal helmet.
Ow, ow, ow.
Bold strategy.
Let's see if it. 8!
Come on.
8 to a 4. Margaret Thatcher with her one remaining arm,
Magneto.
absolutely beating the shit out of Optimus Prime, hitting him in the shins like a young Cindy Lou move.
5 damage.
As he takes 5 damage.
I haven't been entirely truthful with you, Optimus. I'm not right-handed.
Another failure for the left.
All right, Optimus Prime, on your last legs, how will you attack Margaret Thatcher?
She's right in front of me. I gotta go for my candy cane ion blaster and shoot right in her face.
Who needs subtlety?
Oh my fucking
An
god!
8 again.
I'm loaded.
What?
Oh no!
This only happens to me when I play Margaret Thatcher. I'm very afraid.
Optimus Prime, with your candy blaster, you shoot the chest of Margaret Thatcher over and over again. She removes a little bit of robe to reveal her iron chest piece as the candy ion blast bounce off of her chest and ricochet right back at you.
Oh my god.
Optimus Prime
Low number.
has fallen. Yay! The winner.
Somehow.
Against all odds.
Somehow, we have our champions, the winners of a new franchise sure to bank billions of dollars. Thatcher and Tumless take New York.
Merry Christmas, Maggie Thatcher. May God's love be with you.
And the decrepit house falls down and it lands on former President Donald Trump.
Yay!
Thank you so much, Aaron, for doing this here for us today. Big round of applause for that. Finally nice to win something on my fucking show. God damn it. All right, Evan, Jacob, get over here. It's time for the fun part
Dad
of the show.
noises.
Over there.
Got it. This is my
Evan, is there anything you would like to plug for yourself?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram or Etsy at Evan Made. That's EVANNEMADE. If you have cute cats or dogs and they need some accessories.
They're only the cute ones.
Yeah, if your dog or cat's ugly, get the fuck out. They are cute ones at the pound.
Please go buy from the animal shelters. Jacob, where can we find more of you, my friend?
Oh, you.
Plug anything. Any shows you're doing in July?
Well, I'll just say, hey, I know not everybody lives near Grant, so wherever you are, go support live theater, whatever it is. People
plan.
put a lot of time and effort into those shows, and they're actually really good. So go.
And Aaron, as our guest GM, thank you so much for being here today. Anything you want to plug for the masses, or anything you want to raise awareness for?
Yes, I guess. You can follow me anywhere. It's Aaron Barry, cross-platform, AARONBARY. And you want to donate to live theater, go to supersummertheater.org. Board member Aaron Barry, young man in an old man's game, trying to raise money for my charity, unlike anybody else here.
Did you want to plug something, Jenny?
I do for once.
I had her sign on it. Go do it.
I have a show now.
You do have a show now. Jenny, where can we hear more of you?
I am playing a live play, I guess podcast, sort of. It's a video franchise as well, called Fire Emblem Fallen Kingdom. It is a tabletop RPG of my own design, make, and artistic liberty, based on Nintendo's hit franchise that Smash fans hate. You can find it at Red Echo Games on YouTube. But yeah, we try to do episodes at least bi-weekly every Tuesday, so I expect new content from us very soon.
Everyone, thank you so much. I love doing this every fucking year. Fun to do it when we're all sweating our asses off here in the Vegas summer. Until the next time, we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
They accidentally run directly into the house that is ablaze, and they are all dying. They fail to save our Lord and Savior at the manger.
That's not the story. Anyway. From the last episode. From the last. I got you.
Honestly, I'm going to be honest. I thought that was the story.
Satan? I don't know.